I'm Neale, Senior Litigator at Debenhams Ottaway. We help businesses from small startups and entrepreneurs to large corporations who are in dispute or facing insolvency. This video is part of our Companies in Crisis series, which puts together the most common questions to help company directors navigate through the pandemic and beyond. The first question I have today is, I am concerned for the future of my company in light of the Covid-19 crisis. What steps should I take? A director should take stock regularly on what he/she believes may or may not happen in the future. It's important for directors to ensure that they regularly create cash flow forecasts and ensure that the company is not overburdened by its debts or debts due to it. If you are concerned about the cash flow or viability of your business, it is paramount to seek advice from an insolvency practitioner or other professional as early as possible. The earlier your engagement, the more likely that appropriate steps can be put in action in order to attempt to save the company. Far too often in practice do we see directors seeking advice at a very late stage and at a point where some of the options available are simply no longer viable, and the only step left is some form of insolvency process. The second question I have for today is, my company has enough cash to survive the next 6 months, but I don't know where to turn after that. What should I do? The same really applies to this question. Seek advice. The earlier you seek advice from appropriate professionals, the more likely an appropriate plan of action can be put into play in order to save the business. Directors have to remember they still have duties as directors to the company, and thus they must ensure they are acting in the company's best interest. And by taking advice early on, they are doing their best to adhere to those duties.